I should have followed through with my plan. About a year and a half ago, I was living in a county in North Carolina that had a statistic that was very alarming. Uh, our county had the highest teen accident driving rate in the entire state. Myself and a friend that work in the aviation safety business wanted to take our experience with teaching pilots to be safer and translate that for teens to help them to be better drivers. We contacted one of the local high schools and talked to the principal, and were sort of surprised that he sort of curtly just responded by saying, "We've got a highway patrolman that's going to talk to the kids, and but thank you very much." As a parent, I try not to worry about my kids to the extent of letting them lead their lives and grow up and become happy and healthy, productive adult members of society. I taught them everything I knew about driving and safe driving and some of those techniques that we learn in cockpits that can really be helpful to helping my kids to drive. On August 16th, I received that call that no parent wants to receive. My daughter had been involved in a serious car accident, rushed and got in the car and went to the hospital. Much later, I had a chance to see the car. It was crushed into the middle on the passenger side, and it was really a disturbing sight to see. None a parent wants to see when you're going to collect those belongings of your loved ones. We finally made it to the hospital, which seemed like an eternity, and the doctors came out and spoke with us, said that they weren't sure exactly what was going on, the extent of the injuries, and quite frankly, she was in serious condition, clinging to life. You also do a lot of thinking during this time about the importance of family and friends, and the outpouring of thoughts and prayers were much appreciated in the visits to the hospital and all those kind gestures. After an agonizing amount of waiting and tests, the doctors came to us and said that she had suffered a traumatic brain injury. It was just a waiting game at that point. We all take driving for granted and willfully get into a car and assume that risk. Sometimes we don't realize what that risk is. As a matter of fact, there are over 40,000 deaths on the highway each and every year. To put that in perspective, that's like taking a small town or a large stadium filled with people and just wiping those people and families just right off of the map every year. I'm happy to report after 41 days in the hospital, my daughter walked out of the hospital under her own power. And this was after many days and many weeks of being in ICU to transfer to a regular hospital bed, then on to the rehab unit, but had to learn how to walk and talk again. I say this out of humble respect for those families that have lost loved ones in automobile accidents. Due to my daughter's accident, this has motivated me to do something I should have done a long time ago, and that's creating a movement of people that want to reduce teen driving deaths. It could be presentations to interactive displays and videos. I want to encourage you to join me in this mission to reduce these horrible traumatic deaths that are happening across the country